beautiful friends. My name is Carrie Cox, and welcome to my channel where we learn how to use our personal power to build a connection between our mind, body, and spirit. In today's video, I want to share with you my journey about how meeting my twin flame has led me to living my dream life from the perspective of the divine feminine. If this is your first time here, please hit that bell notification button and subscribe to my channel. So it was when I met my twin flame that my life turned around and I started realizing that I was in the driver's seat of my life and I could co-create the life of my dreams. But it wasn't until I met my twin flame that I realized all of that is possible. And I want to share with you how going on this inner journey with my twin flame by my side has benefited me in my own inner journey, my healing, and also my twin flame's life and healing as well. Many people out there find themselves obsessing about their twin flame 24/7, and they find themselves in this state of unease. Maybe you're in twin flame separation right now. Maybe you were together and you've recently separated. Maybe you know who your twin flame is, but you've never been able to come into union and have a relationship with your twin due to some outside external circumstances. Or maybe you are in a twin flame relationship, but in the beginning, I know for the first year, I did obsess about my twin flame a lot. When we weren't together, when we were away from each other, if we were away just doing simple things like going to work and being apart from one another, I would find myself obsessively thinking about him throughout the day. I hated when we were apart, and it's much different than a codependency. This is more like you feel like a part of you is missing. When we're away from one another, we yearn to be back together with our beloved. It can make us feel unhappy inside. We may feel like a void, like something's missing. And if we're not feeling like we're having that romantic fairy tale ending, it may make us start to feel like there's some lack within us or the relationship. But none of this is the point of a twin flame journey. The twin flame journey isn't about the relationship itself or about the other person. It's all about the inner transformation that we experience while on the journey. It's about figuring out who you are without your beloved and who you are with your beloved. And it's about you realizing that you're a whole, complete person, even without your twin flame. I know when they're not in our presence, or when we are away from one another, it could feel like you're not a whole and complete person. It could feel like a part of you is missing, but it is important to recognize that we are a whole, complete person on our own. And really, that old saying goes that nobody or nothing outside of ourselves can ever make us happy. And that is including our twin flame. Happiness is a state that comes from within us, not outside of us. And when we realize that key takeaway, it could be life-changing for us, because we are always seeking externally, whether we're seeking a relationship, a person, if we're seeking a feeling or an emotion through addictions or pleasure or pain. We're always seeking something outside of us, but everything we need is right inside of us, and happiness comes from within. The void that we all feel inside, even people who are not on a twin flame journey, the void that we feel is a sense of lack and emptiness inside because we were separated from that oneness, from our Creator, from God. It's that separation that has created the sense of void within. And it's through our twin flame that we realize, when we come into union with our twin flame, that we are one with God. It helps us realize that oneness with all things and with God. So our twin flame is here to help us on our journey. They're here to help us ascend from the 3D to the 5D. They're here to help us do the inner transformation work and to help us become closer to God. So after meeting my twin flame, my entire world changed. And I wanted to share with you some key things that set me on a course for living my dream life. And I'm still on this path. I'm still co-creating this dream life. And it seems like every day that path becomes clearer and clearer, and it may change. It may throw me on a different path, and it almost feels like I'm switching timelines, but it's because of my soul growth. It's that inner growth. I'm rising to the next level. My consciousness is rising, my vibration is raising. And so my path is not always going to stay constant and be the same. It's always going to be changing. So the first thing that really helps me on my journey with my twin flame is that I am grateful for him. I'm grateful for him and grateful for the opportunity to be on this twin flame journey every single day when I wake up. My twin flame is a gift, and I am grateful for the gift that Divine Spirit has given me and that I have given myself. I've given myself this gift because I took the steps necessary to make changes in my life, to take the action and the steps necessary to transform my life. I put in that work, and I am rewarded with getting to have this amazing and beautiful relationship with my twin flame every day. But I don't sit back and allow things to just happen. I don't sit back and wait for someone or something else to bring it to me. I go after my own healing and my own journey, and through that I am given this gift, and so I cherish that gift. And one of the things my twin flame and I do daily is when we wake up, we write to each other in a love journal so that every day we share with each other what we're grateful for and how we're feeling that day, what our feelings for each other are, what our goals or aspirations for the future are, whatever it is we want to write about. We each write in a book every day, and we've done this for about 2 years now, so we have several books. So we keep a journal on the nightstand, and the one that wakes up first, which is usually my twin flame because he goes to work early in the morning, he will write a message for the day, and he will leave me a message for when I wake up. And then I will wake up, I will open the book, I will read his message, and I will write back to him. And so we do this almost every day. Sometimes on the weekends when we're both waking up together, we don't do that. It's more or less during the week when we're going to work. And every day we share what we are grateful for. So we're already starting the day with gratefulness in our heart, with love in our heart. Love is the highest vibration, so we're starting the day already at a high level of vibration for that rest of the day. And so it really does help co-create the feelings we're going to have at the start of the day. So not only is it a benefit for our relationship because we're constantly sharing how we feel, but we're also putting out on paper and words how grateful we are, and we're putting that out there to the universe. So we do little things like that help take steps and action towards living the best life ever. The second thing that my twin flame has done for me on my journey is he has helped to open me up spiritually. In meeting him, I had a spiritual awakening. So he awakened me, and usually it is the masculine who awakens the feminine. He has awoken me to everything. I was able to see that energy is everything after coming into union with my twin flame. He's helped me to understand and develop my spirituality on a deep level. He's helped me to be able to go within and explore myself and explore more than I was seeing life had to offer prior to meeting him. He awoken my Kundalini energy. It was through union with him that my heart chakra blasted open and merged with his. And these things happened because we came into union. The third thing that my twin has done for me to help me co-create this dream life that I am living is he has been my perfect mirror. And because I do the inner work, and I'm motivated to work on myself and heal myself so that I can heal and work with others, I am able to look at myself through his mirror. He shows me the light sides and he shows me the dark sides. He teaches me and allows me to see through his eyes my own beauty. And prior to coming into union with my twin flame, I really didn't have self-love, and I also didn't believe that other people could love me. It never felt like I was loved. Like I didn't have the ability to receive love the way I can now. And it has been through his unconditional love and the healing that our relationship has brought me that I 100% see that and feel that every single day through his eyes, because I can feel that he loves me unconditionally. It's through that mirror that I've been able to gain confidence in myself, confidence and self-esteem within myself, with my own mind, body, and spirit, and then also my own journey, my own confidence in my own abilities, because prior to meeting him, I didn't know I had intuitive abilities. And so even just confidence in my own abilities and powers have ignited because of my relationship with him and the inner transformation work I've done since meeting him. It was through that mirror that he has allowed me to see where I needed to heal my own pain, where I needed to work on things. When I get irritated or upset with him, because we still are living here in the 3D, not everything is this 5D magical relationship with the twin flame, although it does feel like that sometimes. If I start to get irritated in the 3D with him, I always go back and stop and say, okay, he's my mirror. So I'm getting irritated at this aspect. What is that saying about me? Because I must be doing that somewhere in order for me to be getting irritated with him. And then when I can see where I'm really doing it in my own world, then I'm able to heal that. And when I heal that within myself, it actually heals that within him, and then I'm not irritated with him anymore. So it's, instead of seeking that healing outside of myself or expecting him to change or him to fix it, I fix it within myself, and then it projects outward, and it's also fixed within him. So we're always going within and looking back at ourselves. We're using that as a mirror. We're not projecting it outward, whereas past relationships here in the 3D prior to him, I would project it outward and blame the other person and expect the other person to change or fix it. The twin flame allows us to see where we shouldn't be doing that. Whether we're in a twin flame relationship or not, all relationships are some sort of mirror. We should see that within the other person and then reflect it back at ourselves. The next thing that my twin does for me is that he understands me, and it was upon meeting him that I actually felt seen and heard. He encourages me to shine my light bright and to be who I truly and authentically are. And it gives me the confidence to be able to portray that in my daily life. It was in the beginning of our relationship that he really saw me. And when he saw me, that is what woke me up inside. So when we could take the experience and feel grateful for it, embrace it, accept the purpose of the twin flame journey, learn the lessons that we're being given and shown and taught, we are choosing a higher frequency of love. When we fight against our emotions, our pain, when we are in denial, when we're judging ourselves and we're judging others, when we're blaming other people for our situations, when we're blaming others or external circumstances for our life, then we are not living in our true power. We aren't living in power at all. We're giving our power away, and we're actually living more in a state of fear. And fear is the opposite, on the opposite spectrum from love. We want to move towards living in a state of love. It's a higher vibration than fear. If you've ever seen the map of consciousness, you'll know that fear is a low, dense vibration, and love is a higher vibration. And I will put a picture right here of the map of consciousness that was mapped out by David Hawkins, which, if you haven't read Power versus Force, it's a phenomenal book to see how this chart was created and designed and how we can measure our level of consciousness. And fear is of those lower frequencies, those lower vibrations. So when we're constantly living in a state of fear, we're viewing everything in life through the lens of fear. But if we could view everything from the lens of love, then we're going to have a more peaceful, calm life, and we are going to co-create the life of our dreams. This is how we are given a choice in life, and we choose. Every single day, we choose love over fear. And every day I choose to be with my twin flame and experience unconditional love over fear. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button as it helps me with the YouTube algorithms. And my beautiful friends, have a wonderful day. Namaste.